right? So we are Zinja. I remember my save game is called FG, so I'm assuming I intended for my character to then do the Fighters Guild quest. Obviously, that's what we want. And the Fighters Guild quest was all about famous last word. I'm well aware. How you doing, Skink? Let's see. Fighters Guild. None of that. Okay. What was my quest for the Fighters Guild? I don't know. I guess we can stop by the Fighters Guild and see what's up. There's the guy who was crazy, but he was possessed by a Daedra. We depossessed him. We killed the Daedra. And then he wanted us to kill the witch, who's not a witch. And we faked killed her, and that was it. I don't remember. You enjoy being inside the occasional downpour here. You know what? We've had a couple of really hot days. No, I should measure my words. Hot days, aka 30 degrees Celsius, which is not even the hottest you can have in Europe. It's fine. It's fine. At least for me, without, aircon, 30 degrees outside, 26 inside, that's okay. I don't need more than that. But early this morning it was raining a lot, and now the sun is coming back. My kitten, I see you. I have a cat down there on the floor on his back. I don't think my camera will reach, so you won't see him, but maybe later. I do enjoy the downpours as well. It helps the temperature drop a little bit. It's good for the plants. I think it's good for everyone. So Fighters Guild is what we want to do. Okay, and there was that, going to the ruin of Chungzef to retrieve the skull. You know what? Normally you'd say, oh, the name of the Dwemer ruins, such a mouthful, Chungzef. Let me tell you, I've started studying a tiny bit at a time. I'm doing a little bit of German. Living in Zurich or close to Zurich, where German is the official language, I decided to make an effort. Dwemer ruins, not that bad. Really, not that bad. With practice. Alright. So what sort of outfits do I have? I sound angry now. When I try to speak German, I just sound mostly confused, and I don't think I look angry or sound angry. Mostly really focused on trying to string together some sh, z, ts, So yeah, better than Welsh. I've never tried Welsh, and I do not have the slightest idea how it is pronounced. Seeing some of the words, yes, they certainly do look fairly puzzling. So, oh my poor kitten, you're so tired there. So tired. Okay, let's go and see. Confused and angry, this sounds about right. And apparently, they do speak German in Zurich, Swiss German. And apparently it's
something I can do for you?
A lot more than in German even. So you're supposed to go all the time, which is just not
have a look
a
around.
pleasant sound to make, frankly. All right, let's go to the Fighters Guild and see if they can remind me exactly what they wanted me to do. I am quite keen to get out of Old Ebonheart so that I can enjoy FPS higher than 10. There's that, I'm not gonna lie. With this setup, by the way, I have not done anything. I have not updated anything. I have not added any mod. This is just the way my game was 3 weeks ago. which means normally it's gonna work as well or as bad as it was 3 weeks ago. Your pick. I'm going to the Fighters Guild, which is this way. The way where it looks laggy and painful because there's the whole castle area that takes up a lot of space. Somebody was sniffing around me. Yeah. And Fighters Guild is...
Well, it would be a pleasure to do business with you.
Just thinking quills are very popular.
Care to trade? You should be here by now.
Apparently. This is the right thing to have when you're in town. When you are in Old Ebonheart at night. Where's my coffee? Just a second, guys. I need to bring my coffee close. Because I will need it eventually. Coffee acquired. We are now in business. Now I know I'm gonna play incredibly because I have coffee. Okay, so this guy gave me a quest.
With pleasure. Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
You want me to take care of rats in Aurelia Draconis' house? Oh, yes, I remember. She's supposed to be completely crazy, right? And we did go there, but I don't know that I saw rats. Okay, I need to... Maybe that's because I hadn't actually activated the quest. I have a report of rats in Aurelia Draconis' house. It's just east of here on Craftsman Street, second door to your right after crossing the north-south road. Between you and me, I don't think Aurelia's all there anymore. You'll see what I mean. Take care, apprentice. Thank you. Magia was the witch that we disposed of. The curse is what we lifted. Yeah, I'm gonna go and check on the rat situation. So I guess we are not leaving Old Ebonheart just yet. Also, at some point, and I'm gonna do it now, I know it's so rude, I'm actually picking up my phone because I am doing my German on Duolingo and I'm supposed to have a promotion. That's right. In the league or whatever they have. They went really big on gamification, let me tell you. It's okay. I'm still top 7, so I can still have a promotion. The end of the promotion thingy is just at the end of the stream. And I wouldn't want to finish the stream and realize that I didn't get my promotion because somebody logged in last minute, did a quick, exercise or something, and then passed me over. We can't have that. Hello, welcome on in. Lovely to see you. Ura, oh, the name's gone. Didn't have time to read it. Sorry. I really should also have the Twitch thingy that tells me what's happening. Let me pull it up. Noob. Okay, maybe not noob, but shush me. What is it called again? Create a dashboard. That's what I am. A creator. I am live. Correct. Manage my stream. Ging. Crap, the community thing. Oh, the community thing that we started 3 weeks ago, and then obviously I was busy and stuff. Crap. And you had raised so many drakes for the 12-hour stream, and now it's not happening, and it is clearly my fault. Twitch says you got all your drakes back, so that's good. That's the important thing, that you got, your fake money back. We wouldn't want to not have that happen. Reward queue is not what I want. Activity feed is what I want. Thank you. Urat Gula. There we go. I have the name. Thank you so much for following. Welcome on in. I'm gonna pop that out. Glad to see Morrowind going on. Yes, and it's been a while. I've been busy, okay? Learning German. What can I say? Why can't I hold all these shekels? What are the shekels? Skink? Enlighten me. Educate me. Alright. We're good to go now. And now I can see what's happening. Alright. So. Craftsman Street. See what I meant? It's a meme. Skink. Honestly, Skink, how long have we known each other? It's been years. You know. I do not speak meme. I am utterly devoid of meme culture and knowledge. It's, I suppose you could say it's sad. Is that what they call the Craftsman Street? Did you hear? Yes. My work get done. And I did find the house once. I know it wasn't that far. Well, just look at all... There she is. Okay. So I go through that and then somewhere through the middle. Why didn't they give me those instructions? You know, that would have worked. So what is the meme about? You can educate me a little. I will promptly forget about it, obviously, but for a sweet minute, I will feel like I am one of the crowd. Shekels are Israeli coins, but they are sometimes used as a general reference for money. Okay. All right. So Israeli coins sometimes used as slang for money. You know, I need to set up a new community goal or something so that you can get rid of your shekels, aka fake money on Twitch. Hello, Aurelia.
I'm listening.
I was told you're crazy. Come in and out of the snow, my dearest. I wouldn't want you to catch another cold. The last time that happened, you laid in bed perfectly still for weeks. Ugh, there's that noise again. There we go. So we have all the text without... Those rats in my walls have been causing such a racket that my nephew in Anvil sent me a letter complaining about the noise. Is that why you've come to visit? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I have. Your nephew. Splendid. You'll find the door downstairs locked. Yes, I still remember my old spells. You remember the unlock distant door spell, right? Do they still teach that in the academy? Must have a book around here somewhere. Okay. I mean, if you actually have a book around here somewhere that teaches an open spell, I wouldn't mind having it. So we're gonna take a look. What do you say? I don't see a book. Ooh. Hi. The rat in her home was actually a hungry Velk. Oh, I had already opened the door. Well, I'll get back to you in a second. Take it down. Latte is going to settle on the top shelf, but far, far from us. Imperial Kitchen. For my God and Emperor, History of Almalexia on Morrowind, Brief History of the Empire, Warmth. If anything, that would be a book that teaches, you know, a fire spell. Wow, she's writing history books. And clearly I've already been around here. And I assume if there had been a book that teaches an open spell, I would have found it. Because we all know just how thorough I am when I'm looking for things.
Speak freely, friend.
I will. I'm here about the rat, yeah. Don't tell me it's been Winnie this whole time. Winnie is the large black webby fellow that lives in my back room. I think they called her a Velk or something like that. Has she been making all that noise? She's been nice enough to sweeten up my tea with her nectar whenever I ask. If that squib of a man Guinness Dolby hadn't raised his prices, I wouldn't have to keep Winnie at all. Winnie, wine? I'm gonna go with Winnie. Can I pay you to get rid of the Velk? No, why would I pay her to get rid of the Velk? She likes the Velk. But maybe we can talk to General Dolby. That's something we can do. General Dolby lives in Vol. Oh, I know the place. I've been there. The town southeast of here. General lives near the Brewer's Hall. But he usually skulks around outside. If you see that dirty shulk, tell him Aurelia is done with him now that I have Winnie. Can you believe he charged me 3 ebony bricks for a half jar of nectar? The nerve. Okay. Well, we're going to Vol. I'm a bit disappointed I didn't find an open spell in a book somewhere. But that's okay. Alright. And I believe Vol is down that path. More or less following the road. Though before we go, maybe we should try to see if... Gentlemen, thank you, but no need to shout your greetings. Maybe I should reduce my volume. Maybe that will help. Alright. Tamriel, Vol. Yes, we've been as far as Vol already at some point. Gripples! Hey, how's it going, Gripples? Thanks for the raid. Welcome on in. Oh, I miss that I bought that used to tell me what you were playing. So what were you playing? I'm guessing it was something impossibly hard, where you had to die a gazillion times because you're trying to kill the final boss with a level 0 character, something like that. How far am I from the truth? You're doing good? That's excellent news. And I'm doing good as well. Finally playing some Morrowind again. To be honest, what I really wanted to do was finish my mod. But at the same time, I don't want to spoil the story. It's a quest mod. And essentially there's no reward. Is it me or I just don't have distant land? Did I press something? Did I not enable my distant land? I guess I do, but it must be really low. And it's a little fuggy. Pretty much that, level 1, blind, challenge run on the Elden Ring DLC, and you are at the final... And I only said level 0 to try and be funny, but I knew it would be level 1. Okay? I actually have the game Elden Ring. I left all Ebonheart. Woohoo! Can we get a hooray? But for how long? Probably not extremely long. Is that something we eat? No, but this. Yes. I'm still not either not used to or not keen on the... Yeah, I probably lowered the distant land because I knew that as long as I was in Ebonheart, you know. Why? I tried to see far when I knew that wouldn't end well. I was going to say I do have Elden Rings, and I did complete the tutorial. And maybe I did die completing the tutorial. That's not impossible. I just don't remember. I may neither confirm nor deny. I'm picking up the plants because money, you know. I mean, no, wait, how did I get so rich? I guess doing quest for the Thieves Guild may have helped with the matter. Also, I think I messed up my quick loadouts, and that's annoying. Because I'm supposed to have a main one and then one for civilization, aka one that I wear for speechcraft and things like that. So this is supposed to be my main setup, where I don't need to fortify my speechcraft or my personality. Okay. Oh yes, I did get the letter opener. So it's like a little open spell. Not great. Crime does pay, totally. Fully recommend the Thieves Guild. I mean, joke aside, I really do fully recommend the Thieves Guild questline in Old Ebonheart. Every single quest has been, well, quite the surprise. I feel that with every... Okay, I've been here. I feel that with every quest, I was sort of going, yeah, I know what's happening. I know what I have to do. You know, kill someone, fetch this, do that. And it was never that. Living by the knife works right up until you meet someone else who does it better. Yes. Which is why I'm sort of moving on from the Thieves Guild to the Fighters Guild, because at some point the Thieves Guild are going to realize that I cannot, for the life of me, I cannot open a lock. Where's my security? I'm in 19. I started at 5 or something like that. I did get a lot better, but considering how many quests I've done for the Thieves Guild, I really ought to be a lot better with my lockpicks. You're going to lurk, no problem. Enjoy your dinner. And it was nice talking to you. If I need some advice on Elden Ring, I'll definitely ask you. I'm kind of hoping my game is gonna crash soon so that I can change my distant land. I'm not gonna quit my game to go and fiddle with MGE. I need the game to crash. You hear me, Morrowind? I need you to crash. It will happen eventually. You know what? I have been through here. I mean, MGE does have its own... and so it does. Let's try a 4.5. Thank you, Skink. I did not remember. Okay. So, it's not... I know what it is. I'm gonna need the game to crash to actually change that. Because I have been recording episodes for the Carowin Let's Play. And so, essentially, here's what happens. Every time I switch character, I switched the profile on MO2, but that's not enough. I also switched the distant land files, and I have not switched them back. And since Carowin has never been to the mainland, MGE just doesn't know. So it's not so much that I am not drawing enough distance, it's just that MGE doesn't know about it. And to change that, I will really need to go out of the game, swap the files, and then start the game again. I'm still going the right way. No. This is the way I want to go. I know the way. And we still have light. We're fine. I didn't take the time to heal Grim. I don't have Magicka to heal Grim anyway. So it's a good thing that we are on a road that we know quite well. This is not Vol. This is the place with the skeleton that we tried to kill. How many times did we try to kill that skeleton? A shameful number of times. That's how many times we tried to kill the skeleton. Gosh, it feels so weird to not have the distant land. What are you fighting? A Quama forager. Shit. I was running. That's not good. I was running and I was out of stamina. And starting a fight with 0 fatigue is a death sentence.
I should have killed you sooner.
Don't say that. No, Lord, it's okay. I know what to do. Do not run out of stamina, ever. Even on the road that is not dangerous, because then a Quama forager will kill you. Now we know, let's have coffee. Because that will make a difference. Sure. Do I take... I will.
I'm listening.
I'll be back. Aurelia, I'll be back. I'm gonna take the time to switch my distant land because it just feels so weird. Morrowind flags, data file. I know you can't see what I'm doing, just trust that I'm doing it well. And I have my distant land files saved up for each character, so at least I don't have to regenerate it every time. Paste. And overwrite. It's only 1,122 files that need to be replaced. It's okay, it's fast enough. Good. And restarting Morrowind. Coffee, restoring fatigue, stamina would make sense. Because we're running for NM gameplay overhaul, that already changes so many aspects of the game, tweaks so many aspects of the game. I am not, very exceptionally, I am not running Ashfall. But if we were running Ashfall, we could make moon sugar coffee, which allows you to not get tired for a long time. However, when the effects of the coffee run out, that's when you just crash. And I feel that's pretty accurate. Also, you might remember, when was it, a couple of months ago? Maybe more. I have zero notion. I am not quite aware of the time that passes. So a couple of months ago, I think I'm gonna go with that, I made myself, for the stream, I made myself a coffee with almond milk, and I just couldn't drink it. And I'm not saying that almond milk is bad, I'm just saying that I really wasn't used to it, and that was just weird.
Watch your step.
Since then, I have been experimenting with other milk forms. Where is he? Yes. Gotcha. Know what to do. And so I found milk that is plant-based, obviously, made with peas. Peas, just like I double-checked it, really. It's not green or anything. And the taste is not as strong as with oats or almond. And I find that I can drink it without gagging. Like I can drink it. So that's what I'm drinking now. You are listening. Well, you'd better listen. I'm talking about milk in my coffee. That's pretty amazing. Yes, I know. It's the first time we're in Ebonheart and it takes time to take in Also now I have my distant land at 4.5, which is more than what I normally have. Honestly, with Morrowind, I'm happy with a draw distance of 3.5. That's where I like to be at. That way I feel I can see what's in the distance, but I don't see right across the whole island. Strix, hello. Morrowind is the best RPG ever. I agree. I'm gonna go with Morrowind is my favorite RPG ever. But it's probably the best as well. Objectively, guys, I mean, we all love Morrowind here, so nobody is going to argue that, nah, you know, Morrowind, overrated. Nobody is going to argue that. But is it really, in 2024, the best RPG ever? Discuss. In an organized text with pro, cons, and your conclusion, action RPG, yes. Maybe yes, if we draw a distinction. But then, again, let's be honest. The action part of Morrowind doesn't Skyrim do that much better? For example, in that way, can we say we were talking about Elden Rings? Isn't Elden Rings a better action RPG? Like, I know the RPG side is less, but there's a world, there's lore, looks gorgeous, there's lots of action. Skyrim sucks on the RPG part. Action RPG 2 for Diablo 2 is the best. Huh. I will argue, because if you ask me which Diablo game is the best, I'm gonna say Diablo 2. Love the first one to pieces. It's hack and... There's another thing, guys, that annoys me a little bit. Not so much that I'm losing sleep over it, and not so much that I would, you know, feel so insulted and tweet all day long about it. But I am a little bit annoyed at how many games claim to be RPG. And I feel that in a lot of video games, an RPG is a game where you have a character with skills and levels and equipments. I feel that's the only requirement. I mean, I don't even know in the video game industry what is the definition of an RPG. Because Morrowind lets me truly roleplay any character I want. Even those that don't always make sense, like a Khajiit Succubus born under the sign of the lover that was raided by a cultist and decided to never put a foot on Vardenfell and explore the mainland where she can die many, many times. That's our character. We're not really big on the RPG elements with this character, but we try to be usually. Exploring the world in Skyrim is super fun, but the main story kind of sucks. Yes, I am gonna play the devil's advocate. The main quest in Morrowind? I mean, at which part, playing the main quest in Morrowind, were you like, whoa, plot twist, never saw that coming? If you've never played the main quest, cover your ears for 10 seconds. Go, what? I am the guy of the prophecy? Me, little me? It's me? Really? The only plot twist, I would say, in the main quest is the fact that maybe the bad guy is not that bad, but he's kind of bad, right? I think, you know, main quest in Morrowind, not it. World building, I agree completely. World building in Morrowind is where Morrowind shines compared to other games. But if we're talking about world building, and I have not played a lot of the game, just the tutorial, and then I died, Elden Ring, from what I've seen and read, Elden Ring has an incredible world and lore, and it's also beautiful. Baldur's Gate 2 is fantastic. Baldur's Gate 2, I'm gonna just, you know, throw in together. I see a bug, and bugs like this have killed me before, so I really should quick save. I know we're having a chat and it's lovely, but quick save. Let's do that. I have a dagger equipped, but let's have one that can paralyze. I don't have spells, or I don't have magicka for spells, so we make do with a dagger. That's what we do. For me, Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, like, and everything in between. Some of my favorite RPGs as well. Obviously not as much as Morrowind, because I'm still playing Morrowind and I'm not playing Baldur's Gate anymore. Though I do come back to it from time to time. Make the ultimate party and try to be evil and fail and then forget about it for a while. But after that, in the same vein, obviously, we have... Help me, guys. More coffee. What is the name of the game that is a modern Baldur's Gate? Really good one. Pillars. Pillars of Eternity. I thought of it. Without drinking coffee. Wow. Pillars of Eternity. I love, love, love that game. I have not played Baldur's Gate 3. I'm sorry, like, I am not paying 70 quid for any game. I'm just not. And clearly everyone agrees that it's a great game. And I know I will play it one day and I know I will enjoy it. But I'm not paying 70. It's been down, there's been sales. It was down to 60, 50. You know what? Like games, especially those super, super popular games, those that go for $70, euros, pounds, Swiss francs. It usually takes 3 to 4 years for them to go down a lot. And it's not like I'm desperate for games to play. Morrowind still there, and I still have other games. Hey, you bought Gloomhaven. What do you think about it, Prof? How'd you like it? Do I prefer the PC version to the board game version? It's different. I enjoy both. So Baldur's Gate, Pillars of Eternity, love it. Love the writing as well. You haven't, but you enjoy how the Skyrim fanboys react to playing an actual RPG, even if it has a bit too much current year stuff for my taste. You're referring to Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, are you saying that some of Baldur's Gate 3 is going to get old very quickly? Radgula, excellent points. Yes, Morrowind has excellent mods. I mean, I know you're half joking, but it's not a joke, it's more of a wink. And I believe I have reached full. But I've been working on a mod for the gift exchange event. And I will tell you about it when it's done and once I've gifted the mod to my secret gift recipient, I guess. We're gonna go with that terminology. But for that mod, Merlord updated Joy of Painting. And then he's shown me a few more things that can be done. And just yesterday, I had my mind blown with Morrowind and what we can do with it now. The idea that you can place your easel, attach a painting to it, choose if you want to use their shaders essentially, but if you want to do an oil painting, pencil, charcoal, ink, and then you can zoom in and out, and you have your little sliders for brighter, blah 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 blah. It's incredible. And then you draw your thing, And it tells you, well, this is a painting of Fargoth. Like, it recognizes Fargoth. It's like, come on. It's like, Morrowind has no right doing what it can do nowadays. As simple as that. It's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I would even say that some of the craziest things or most incredible thing, joy of painting, when you do some more or less real-time painting, pretty amazing. Ultimate fishing, where you do some real-time fishing and you can see the fish struggling at the end of your line. Pretty mind-blowing there. But what I find even more incredible is everything that happens in the background. Like the different updates for MWSC that add new features. And it's been like that ever since MWSC 2.0, where essentially modders would talk with Null Cascade, or actually it's more than Null Cascade, updating MWSC and say, well, I want to do this, but I need this function, this particular hook and thing. I'm just throwing techie words. I don't know what they are, but I need a function XYZ to do ZYX. And a couple of days later, boom, MWC is updated, which I find really amazing. I can't speak for OpenMW because I'm not so involved in the scene, but I'm pretty sure that it does incredible things too. I'm just not as well informed. We are looking for not the Howling Hound. Onvost, no, there was a D, but Ginor Dolvi is the person we're looking for. So, best RPG of all times. That's still a pretty thorny question we've got there. Can we say that Morrowind is the best action RPG? I don't think that's fair for all the games that do the action much better. Overhaul. I will agree that for me, so many shops, we have money. I'm looking forward to taking a look at the shops. For me, Morrowind is the game that allows me to roleplay the most. Really. Even a game like, I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, so I can't speak for that, but let's take a game like Dragon Age. Did I just miss the place? Dragon Age, there he is. That has, you know, the nice reply, the funny reply, the flirty replies. For me, I don't really... I mean, it qualifies as role-playing. You can choose to be a good guy, a bad guy, a flirty guy, and so on and so forth. But for me, it doesn't really feel like an RPG. It feels like choosing a path rather than playing a character. It's like, well, my character would choose this path, which is better than nothing, but it's not the same. Morrowind, I talk probably too much to myself and I would go, well, I'm not sure about that, and I actually engage in conversations with the game, when I'm streaming, so I don't feel so crazy. But you know, I really feel like I'm role-playing, and I'm really thinking about the motivation of my character, and I'm weighing my choices based on my character, where they come from, where they want to be. I didn't really do that in Dragon Age, or even in Baldur's Gate. Maybe Baldur's Gate 3 is different. Once again, I haven't played it. And even Skyrim.
Speak, traveler.
You're not the person I want. But I am in the right place. Okay, well, we'll have to talk. Doesn't help that everyone in Baldur's Gate 3 seems to be player sexual. Is that how it is? Never got into Dragon Age. Don't like the enforced backstories, funnily enough. And you know, you talk about the characters that are, player sexual in Dragon Age. It felt like one of these older JRPG games where you're sort of collecting the favors of everyone and trying. The name of the game is to say the right thing to the NPC to get the most desirable outcome. It's like a mini game of seduction. That's what it is. So for me, it doesn't really feel like role-playing. It is to some extent. There was a guy I watched Fallout New Vegas on YouTube who would turn the short dialogue option into elaborate conversation with the NPC. I like that. I do like that. I don't have to do that with Morrowind. And I'm not looking forward to a time where, like in Skywind, that I will play and I have already mad respect for what they do. But the moment you shrink and you try to condense pages of dialogue into a couple of lines because you need to be efficient and blah, 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 blah. We've talked about that. Fallout New Vegas, I have it installed. I did do the tutorial, so I know the game is running. I have modded it just a little bit. Added companions. I like companions. What can I say? I really, 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 really do want to play it. But when? Like, the only way I'm gonna play a different game is if you forcibly erase it from my computer, that I will have to play other things. Please don't do that. Do not take this as a plea to hack my computer and delete Morrowind. I would be devastated. A light sprinkle of mods, like really, like less than 100, like the sort of modding setup I wish I could have on Morrowind with just under 100 mods. It was so good. And that was me just adding companions. I think that's what it was mostly, I forgot now. In such a case, I would want to unlock a neat piece of fan service at least. Okay, my personality is not great because I need to lick myself clean. Let's talk to this lady. And this right there is what I love about Morrowind and modding Morrowind. It's when things happen magically. I look at my character. I see that my character stinks a little bit. I get close to that NPC and she goes, perfect. Another outlander visits Vul. You ought to keep to your own people. I might, but I'm here to talk. Where's that guy? Is he walking outside? You're a commoner. Yeah, I can tell you are. Every local in Vul has heard a story of a Mer who snuck a sip of Punavit and witnessed an internal battle in the afterlife between our glorious ancestors and the ghouls of the Sharmat. He went insane after that. If you value your life, stay away from that drink, okay? Nothing new there. You're a commoner. So what about the Punavit? Only high-ranking Enderil can take a sip. Anyone else can get in serious trouble for even possessing a jug of it. It reminds me of the water of life the water of life in Dune. You know, where the water can give you great wisdom and knowledge and all you might ever want, but also it will kill you. Sergio, I don't want Sergio. I'm looking for your husband, probably, but tell me about the Civet tongue. You want to know about the local tongue? They lap up foreign coin from every shabby outlander who wanders into the village. Not something their ancestors would be proud of, but they're not a bad lot. Really? They do sound pretty bad to me, honestly. Alright, so you do not know where presumably your husband is, so make sure he's not hiding under the bed. No. In the wardrobe? No. So let's go and look for the husband outside. Ginor Dolvi. Ginor Dolvi. You will not be Ginor Dolvi, but you might know of him. You do not. Oh, athletics 60? Gosh, I'm so athletics. Dolin Volor. Oi, Ginor. Ginor Dolby. Oh, but if he sells nectar, it could be that he's in a field outside with the Velk. That would make sense. So I'll keep having a look around the streets here, just in case. But also we're looking for... There's a Velk here. I do not see an NPC herding it, or milking is not the right word. Well, if you milk a cow for milk, do you nectar a Velk for nectar? I don't know. You know what I mean, right? That is a lady for the sales trader, but she might know. No. It's like this guy is the least famous person of the whole place. One Velk, no herder, nectar extractor sort of person. If I don't see him on the street and I don't see a little pen of Velks, my next bet will be the pub, and I saw it somewhere. You're a god. You don't know him either. All right. Okay. Well, it looks like the pub is going to be my next best bet. Somebody's house. Let's look at the map this time. The Howling Hound. Actually, in such a tiny space. Can you believe? One pub. This is a brewer, so probably not a place to actually consume. But still, booze is clearly important. Of course, there's the Punavit thingy. Sure. But other than that, I think that they like their drinks here, don't they? The Howling Hound. Here we go. Hello. A Nord. I have no interest in Nords. And you are a bard? Helping a bard. Do I want to help a bard? Tell me about your background. Let's start with that. Cirrus Nedira. A pleasure. Yes. I am an outlander, as I'm sure the locals will tell you soon enough. I was born in Cyrodiil, where the worship of the Aedra is the norm, and Daedra are considered mischievous and malevolent spirits, or worse. I came to Morrowind to learn more about my people and their ways. Let's just say that I've learned more about Daedra than I ever wanted to. Another one possessed? Most bards sing. I have a terrible singing voice, so I tell stories instead. Parables and folk tales, you know. I have one all ready to go for tonight, but I need a second actor. If you'd be interested. Sure. Sounds like fun. We're a succubus, like, we're playful. Oh, thank you. This will make things so much easier. Here, take this script. It's a rough one, so I don't expect you to follow the lines exactly. Just try to make it comedic, yes? Maybe what these native fetchers need is more levity. Tell me when you're ready to start the show. You'll be playing the part of the Mabrigash. Promising. Sounds like a personality task. You're saying that maybe I should take a shower before I do that. Your name is Hans. You're a commoner who was fool enough to think he could negotiate fair deals with his miserable red-eyed rogues. Let me find out about this guy, though. What do? You're a craftsman. You've been swindled. That's what they are, the whole lot of them. The minute I set foot in their miserable village, they were hawking food and trinkets to me. Only afterwards did I realize I hadn't gotten a fair deal. They have straight up robbed me out of my precious trinkets. You're not from around here either, are you? Maybe you have better luck getting those swindlers to fess up to cheating me. No, I'm sorry. You should have been more careful. I don't think we do compassion a lot, right? We're still the succubus. Yes, this is still the succubus, and it's not that she's evil per se, because we all know from experience that I'm not really good at role-playing evil. When I try, I guess it's just too stereotypical. I don't know. I don't have the flair for it. Lack of practice. Being my angelic self, you know, and all that. But anyway, this character, I don't think she's compassionate. Now, helping the bard can be fun, puts her in the spotlight. She'll do it. Because she feels that there's something in it for her. Helping a stupid Nord? I don't know. I'm sorry, you should have been more careful. Tell me about the tongue. Yes. Tell me about Vol. I should have known these dark elves were nothing but scheming devils, but the scoundrels can make even the foulest lies sound honest. Right. I'm still looking for my guy, and I need to get ready for my performance. You sell booze and ingredients. Good to know, good to know. I don't know who you are either.
Just thinking.
Me, I'm just looking for... Okay, I'm going to do Grim. Just make sure nobody comes this way, okay? I really should do... I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to take everything off. No, no, that's horrible. Poisoned by my own fur. That was unfortunate. But what I'm going to do for next time is set up another quick loadout. 3 strip. I already had it. See, I forgot all the clever things I do. Right. Will you talk to me now that I'm clean? Still not really. But we're clean, we're ready for the performance. Let's do this. I'm good. I'm ready to start the show. Oh, I haven't looked at the script, have I? Let's take a look at Wait, wasn't I given something? The Mabragash wishes. Here it is. Parts.